What did you think of your team's defense tonight, especially in the fourth quarter, holding the Sixers to 24 points and making sure they never retook the lead at the finish?
Yeah, it took until the fourth quarter to really get much traction defensively. I thought Philadelphia did a good job beating us inside for the first three quarters. Harris and Horford were really hurting us, but our guys hung in there and kept the game close, and then fourth quarter really turned up the defense, and we got a lot of great individual performances too.
With Damien's game a couple nights ago and the finish that he had, how rewarding was it for you to see him, make clutch plays down the stretch tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising. Damion has so much toughness and perseverance. You think about how he's gotten this far. Something like that the other night, a tough finish. If you play in the NBA long enough, stuff happens like that. And so he bounced back quickly. He had a great game the other night, too. He played really well the whole night through, just had a couple tough plays at the end. But, one of the things I love about this team is just seeing the stories of these guys. Mychal Mulder coming kind of out of nowhere and playing the way he's playing. Juan contributing the way he's contributing. A lot of guys who just have persevered and fought for everything that they've earned here, and they're doing a great job and earning everything.
What do you think of Mychal Mulder's poise, a 10-day guy being on the line twice at the end of the game to help ice it with those free throws?
Yeah, and hitting a big three, too, with under 2 minutes left to put us ahead. So Mike is fantastic, really good player. Good defensively as well, and we're lucky to have him. So anxious to. I know this was the final day of his 10-day, but we're anxious to get him back some way. So I'm sure that's going to happen.
This is I think the fifth game that you're bringing Paschall off the bench, even with some of the injuries, and he's an efficient scorer off the bench. Is that a role that you like for him going forward next season?
For Eric?
For Paschall?
Yeah.
Eric Paschall.
I don't know. Next season's next season, so we'll see. Next year in training camp, we'll figure all that out. But this year, the way our team is constructed right now, I really like him off the bench, and I liked keeping either Andrew or Eric on the floor at all times, just so we have somebody we can play through.
How is he playing back here? Is he playing his best basketball season? He had that really big he had that really big surge early, and then seemed to kind of hit the wall. I mean, is he a much better player than even when he broke out early in the season?
Eric?
Yeah. Yeah,
much better player. Much more aware, much more poised. 6 assists tonight, 8 the other night. The pump fake to draw 2 free throws with under a minute to play. That's a veteran play right there to show that kind of poise and confidence. I just think he's made the game easier for himself by just moving the ball when he's covered. So he's understanding when to attack and when to move the ball on, and that's a big step.
Marquese Chris had 8 assists tonight. I would imagine that's close to his career high, if not his career high. What do you make of him as a passer? Is it his game developing? Is it guys moving off the ball when he's running offense through him in the post, or is it just his vision?
It's one of the first things we noticed in training camp, which really surprised me, was his ability in the high screen, in the high post. When he would catch the ball, he's really good with the dribble handoff stuff. And we've always had a guy in that role, whether it was Andrew Bogut or David Lee or Draymond Green. You need a good passer in that spot, given the shooting that we have and the way we like to play. So Marquese showed that ability right away, which was one of the reasons we wanted to keep him, and he's gotten better and better with that during the season.
Still with Marquese, he's been getting switched onto guards pretty routinely on defense. What have you seen from him in those situations as far as?
He's gotten better. Early in the season, he was lunging at guards and letting them get angles against him. I think he's done a better job of finding the right angle and keeping guys in front and forcing difficult shots over the top.